my name is Shayna. I'm the creator of happinessexposed.com, and this is Lola, my little mischievous one. And we are here to make a video about perfectionism and the way we appear in society when sometimes it's not necessarily who we are and the masks we wear. And yeah, so I'm just gonna go on a little rampage here and we'll see where we end up. But I was noticing that I was struggling a little bit with putting out posts in a timely fashion on my blog, and I wanted to create more videos and all of these things to share with you guys. And what's holding me back is I have this idea of what I want them to look like in my head, and I'm getting too wrapped up in making them perfect, and therefore I'm not producing anything. So I wanted to share this in case some of you have these similar feelings in different areas of your life where you feel the need to be perfect or pretend to be someone that you aren't really in order to hide the way you really want to be, for fear of, not being accepted or being judged, which judgment is going to happen no matter what we do. That's what's funny. You're constantly interpreting and judging everything around you. Now, judgment has kind of a negative connotation to it in the sense that we think if someone is judging, they tend to feel superior to the person that they're judging. But we're constantly taking in the information around us and deciding what we feel about it. And so when we put ourselves out into society or on the internet or whatever it may be, there's always going to be an opportunity for people to be judging us. Now, does that mean that we should just hide in our rooms and never come out and never interact with anybody? Not at all. But it does mean that we get to look at the way we're showing up and see if we're being authentically ourselves, and if we're not, take a look at it and see if that's something we want to change. So for me, I can definitely say when I was younger, I went through quite a few year-long phase of caring a lot about what other people thought, especially when I was in high school. That was a big thing for me at that time, where I spent a lot of time getting ready in the morning. You can ask my sister, because she used to drive me to school every day, and she had to wait like an extra hour for me because I was straightening my hair and putting on 10 pounds of makeup, and I used to wear like high heels to school and get overdressed and all this nonsense. And the thing is, I was actually really insecure about myself. I wasn't sure if I fit in, and I wasn't sure if people liked me, and I cared a lot about what other people's opinions were of me. So I did all these things to try to make people think that I was enough, that I was important or good, or they should be friends with me, or whatever it may be. And what's funny is I felt so trapped by this, and I felt so lost in hiding, really, because I wasn't really being myself. I was being this version of myself that was always nervous that somebody might actually find out who I really am, or see me without makeup, or see my curly hair when it wasn't straight, or, see that I like to just read a book in my free time. I don't always want to go out and party, and, all these different things that I was embarrassed by, but I wasn't sure enough about myself in order to just live the way I wanted to live. So in the past few years, I've definitely stepped into my independence and my being, and I recognized who I am a little more, and I've become a lot more okay with that and proud of it. And enough so that I'm okay with being in public wearing absolutely no makeup, or making videos right after I, got off the beach and I still have like salty hair and all this nonsense. Which, yes, it is November and I just went to the beach because I created this life for myself here, and I'm very, very happy that I did. But that's a whole other video. So I've actually found so much freedom in just being me, and I've gotten so much amazing feedback about it that it's almost like when I decided to just live life the way I wanted to live life, people started realizing what I was doing, and they were inspired by me, and now they're making changes in their life that aren't always with the grain. They're a little different, or, a little what may seem like unnormal or unusual. What's funny is I met my boyfriend when I was wearing no makeup and my hair had just been rained on, and I was wearing a flowy hippie dress like this that does absolutely nothing for my figure, and I don't even think I was wearing shoes, and we were at this party, and the way I was being with him was just unapologetically me. I didn't try to pretend to be someone I wasn't, mostly because he lived in Michigan and I lived in Florida, and I thought this relationship was going nowhere, so I wasn't trying. I wasn't pretending to be some little goody two-shoes girl that I'm not, and I wasn't trying to be smarter than I am, and I wasn't trying to play any certain role that I thought he might be more attracted to. I just sat there and told him everything I thought and believed, and I didn't really care what he thought. And then the longer I sat there and talked to him, I noticed he was doing the same thing with me. And then our conversation just got so deep so quickly because we were both being real with each other. It was like we weren't wearing any masks, or we weren't trying to hide any part about ourselves. I mean, within the first couple hours of talking to him, we were talking about our dreams and about our goals and about what we wanted to see happen in the world. We talked about kids, we talked about marriage, we talked about all kinds of crazy things that, had this been a date that I had time to mentally prepare for, I never would have talked about. I would have been on my best behavior, I would have worn a ton of makeup and dressed up and, done all of these things to make myself someone that I'm not really, just to impress him. And what's funny is I impressed him more by just being me. And our relationship has built on this in such a way that we are always open and honest with each other. And we know that we can be authentic and it's not weird or scary. And we call each other out when we're trying too hard or pretending to be someone we're not, or whatever it may be. And what's funny is I had been in a few relationships before that I thought were pretty serious, but even still, I was scared to let those guys see me cry or see me without makeup on or see me be real in any way. Our entire relationship now is based on us being authentic with each other, and it's beautiful. So I wanted to create a community online where we can all be open and honest with each other, and you won't feel the need to wear a mask or pretend to be somebody that you're not. You can just be you, and feel free to share when something comes up for you that you're frustrated with, or share when something amazing is going on in your life, and don't be afraid to just be you. I don't want anyone to ever feel the need to pretend or lie or be someone they're not, or wear any type of mask or cover up or whatever it may be. I think you're amazing, and I hope that you get that you're amazing and you feel empowered to share the true version of you with the world in whatever way that may be. So thanks so much for watching this imperfect video. Definitely comment below if you find yourself feeling the need to be perfect in some area of your life, or if you know that you wear a certain type of mask out in public or on social media. Just feel free to share why you do that and how it's affected your life. And if you feel the need to step out of that, show us the real you, because I would love to meet that person. So thanks so much for watching this. Definitely check out happinessexposed.com if you have not yet, and have a great day. Bye.